Show is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, big lefty Jordan Montgomery. There's lots to like about this guy. The pride and joy of the University of South Carolina. Good, sneaky fastball, 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good changeup. His curveball has gotten better as he's gone on. This guy has a chance to be a really good pitcher for a long time. Good, clean, simple mechanics for a big guy. Repeats his delivery quite well. Has a chance to be a really good starting pitcher.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Miguel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
So striding in, Jace Peterson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Peterson was once employed by the team he's trying to beat in this one. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matt, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky sometimes. I don't know if he's going to dinner with these guys after the game, or he showed up here with an axe to grind.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is the pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Grounded down the third baseline. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May followers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what's pitched.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5 hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies there.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. As he'll take a bold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to.
Run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right at the shoot from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Royals 1 and the Yankees nothing. Adam Conley will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
High in the air down the right field line. Bonifacio on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
In now, Aaron Hicks. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there, 0-1. Hicks stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect this to be a win-win for him and the ball club.
Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's why I always said, Dan, there's no justice in this game. This guy watches 2 pitches over the heart of the plate and then gets a knock on a ball way out of the
You said if there's no justice in baseball, D-Row, it's just us. Takes 2 pitches right down the middle and then swings that one off the plate.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Broxton's under it. And that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. Standing in, Hunter Dozier will get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21, some guys figure it out at 30, some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who's come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here comes the first pitch. Slider that just grabs the outside corner. Down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Now at the plate, Bucky Major. They'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Lined hard toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on dish. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something belt high that you can get loose on.
Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swing. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Now batting, Mike Moustakas. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Takes a knee-high fastball. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hit out towards second. There's Peterson. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Into the box now, Damon Ulysses, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 264 is average entering play. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Left side. Throw in time. The side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They still trail 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Sierra. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it. One away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance. Jace Peterson was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Standing in now, Rob Brasky. And he'll take a look at ball 1. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge first on the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause. Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And a whip at a good slider that time.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Ulysses is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
From the belt, the pitch in there at the knees, strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Royals strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So coming to the plate, Clint Frazier.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder, Clint Frazier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to right field. Bonifacio back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter. lead that next inning off.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Swing and a liner. Foul. So 3-2 one more time. Swing and a ground ball to third. Dozier picks it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. It remains 1-0. So next to the plate for the Royals, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Perez is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game. Of course, his skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
Now another 0-2. Missed with a slider.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Hot shot down the line. Bases are empty here, nobody out. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Torres, playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead-off homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Another 0-2 home. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And there's some miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now. It's 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Royals get 1 on this swing by Perez. Bottom of the 4th coming. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning with big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Sierra waits on it. 1 down. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Grounded to third. First for getting. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in now, Bucky Major. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Peterson is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Royals are on top 2-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kevin Sierra.
Kevin Sierra.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
In now, Jace Peterson, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ulysses scoops it up, and that's the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rob
Driving forward now is the DH. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. He got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
This is hit softly to third. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat.
Boy, Hero, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Count remains at 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. They're up 2-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Peterson has it. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now at the plate, Damon Ulysses comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Torres loves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. They're down 2-0. Adam Ottavino takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here it comes. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Right over the middle, knee high. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Plate, Clint Frazier. We'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, but not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, Hero. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs. Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Giancarlo Stanton now, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back safely. 0-1 count and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bonifacio is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hicks Runner at first with 2 gone. One over the first. A dive, but he's back. Working for the punch out and the offering. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1 and 2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out, but other times you don't.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Back here in the Bronx, Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
And he fouls this one off. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And that's in there for a strike 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Another try at 2-2. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, Kevin Sierra. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Casey down in order. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Smoke toward third. A base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hang on in the middle of the plate. He could have come on the groove, but he did. He stayed focused and drove the line drive base hit.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. John Valida enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. And he puts it on the ground to second. The second for 1. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Now at the plate, Jace Peterson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
James Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So here's the Royals DH, Rob Grasky. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Ball and no strikes. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor.
Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close, safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on it. The pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Judge, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch to your old, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. Misses inside with that one, ball one. Brasky at second. Aguilar at first, 2 out in the inning. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Hard hit ball to short. On the first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. On to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Next for New York, game.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Damon Ulysses.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. 1-1. Mauer has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Skied down the left field line. Sierra on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. Coming to the plate now, Clint Frazier came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding the way, even though that was a soft liner, finding the way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average hitter.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. The lifetime numbers for him against Brandon Maurer. He hits at a .364 clip. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike. In his career, Hicks hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Pulled toward right center field. Truxton will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Carlos Stanton now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
To hold the lead, here's the delivery. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. They've taken a 2-run lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Now batting.
In now, Gary Sanchez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Weak chopper up the line. It's a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Ain't better late than never. And I'm sure when he walks in that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Miguel Andujar will look for some 2-out magic here. Still pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Sierra is after it, and that ends the inning. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Royals. It's now 4-2 New York. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show as we are back at Yankee Stadium for the beginning of the 8th. Miguel Andujar will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 67, Miguel Andujar. Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
So with the save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Hunter Dozier becomes the first out in the 9th inning. So striding forward now, Jorge Bonifacio. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Chapman playing here in his age 31 season. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Strikeout here yet again. It's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Ramon Torres. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it because they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
4-2 the final score tonight. The New York Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Zach Britton claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 9 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Kansas City, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors, They left 7 under. The winning pitcher is Zach Britton. His record is now 1-0. The save goes to Aroldis Chapman. His 10th. Loss goes to Brandon Mouch. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.